Good morning students, and we are back again with a new video which is the second half or the part 2 of the chapter The Inexperienced Ghost by H.G. Wells. Now before starting the chapter, let us revise the first half or the video part 1 of the chapter, right? So let us move to the next slide and revise it. Students, before moving forward, let us revise the first half of the chapter, right? In the first half, we saw that there is a man named Clayton who had an encounter with a ghost in a club last Saturday night, and he wanted to share that encounter story with all his friends. Who all were his friends? Let us know. They were Evans, Sanderson, Wish, and our author H.G. Wells himself, right? So he started his story by telling them that he saw a ghost in the corridor of the club. When he saw him, the ghost also realized the presence of Clayton in the corridor. So the ghost turned his face toward Clayton, and Clayton was able to see the face of the ghost, and the ghost was a very young person. That means he died at a young age. Now the ghost also tried to scare Clayton, right? He rushed towards Clayton, but was Clayton scared? No, he booed him back. Seeing this, the ghost was taken aback. He was surprised. Then Clayton and the ghost had a big conversation. Clayton was not happy that the ghost was haunting in the club where children were present, because a ghost can scare a small child, right? That will not be a good thing. The ghost here also seemed very nice, because ghost said he never wanted to scare children, right? When Clayton asked where he lives after death, he never told about his world, right? He said he can't tell it. Then what happened? Clayton inquired, why is he haunting? The ghost said he thought haunting is an adventurous thing, that's why he was haunting. Then Clayton asked him to go back to his world, but was the ghost able to go back? No. He said, I can't go back. I have done a miserable thing, a miserable mistake. That is, he is unable to go back. He has forgotten the trick of going back. But Clayton helped him in disappearing. Though the ghost has lost all his hopes, he cried, he sobbed, he told he will not go back ever. But Clayton always motivated him, right? He asked him to do all the gestures so that he could find one of them which will send him back to his own world. So finally the ghost succeeded in doing so, and Clayton was able to send the ghost back to his own world. So let us now start the story further. That is what happened after it. Okay. After hearing Clayton's encounter story with the ghost, do you think his friends believed him? Let us see what they conversate about after it. Now, Clayton ended his story where his ghost was able to successfully disappear, right? So, after hearing that, Ivan said, what happened after that? When the ghost disappeared, what did you do? You went to bed. That means you went to sleep, because there was no other thing to do. So Sanderson added and said, yes, he must have gone to bed. What else work he will do there, right? So Clayton said, you want to see the movements which I told the ghost to do? I can do that. Why is he saying that you want to see the movement? Because Sanderson and Evans are not believing his story. So he said, I can prove you people by showing those movements. Sanderson agreed. He said, okay, show us. Please show us those movements, then only I will be able to believe you. But among his friends, there is one who is almost believing Clayton's story. Who is he? He is Wish. Wish is saying, no, 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 don't do it. Don't show us all those movements. And we will know it later. Why is he scared? Why is he not asking Clayton to do all those movements? And now for the first time, our author will speak. What he will say? He says, you are a very good liar, Clayton. That disappearance happened to be a convincing thing. Now H.G. Wells here shows his intelligence. He says, Clayton, you are a very good liar, because the story you told us was little bit topsy-turvy, but the disappearance part, where he told how much hardships or struggle the ghost faced while disappearance, was little bit convincing. So why is H.G. Wells able to call Clayton a liar? Because H.G. Wells himself is a story writer, and he can catch a person who is creating a story, right? Because he himself is a story writer. But will Clayton be able to convince H.G. Wells also that his story is not a lie, it is a real story? Will he be able to convince our author also? Let us see. Okay. After hearing Evans and Sanderson, Clayton said, okay, you people don't believe me? I will show you what all gestures the ghost did before he was able to get disappeared. And I will also show you how he got disappeared. Right? So he stood up from his chair, he raised both his arms in the air and smiled and said, I am going to begin. But who is the one who is very much scared? Wish. Wish shouted and said, don't do it, I don't want to see it. Evans added to it, he said, it's all right, let him do it. It is not possible that if he shows us those gestures, he will also get disappear and go to the world of darkness, that is the world of dead people. Seeing Wish shouting like this, our author H.G. Wells laughs and says, oh my god, Wish, you are really very scared. And Wish gets annoyed. He said, yes, I'm scared. And he puts his arm around Clayton's shoulder and says, no, Clayton, you don't need to do it, because if you do such gestures, it is possible that you can also get disappear from here and move to the world of dead people, that is to the world of darkness. Okay, now hearing to this, H.G. Wells is also somewhere convinced. He said, okay, I also don't want to see all those things. Clayton, you should stop it, don't do it. Okay, I believe in you, don't do it. Right? He also tries to stop Clayton. Clayton said, over here everybody is wrong except my friend Wish. Yes, there is a possibility that I can disappear from here doing all these gestures and move to the world of darkness. But I will not stop today. I have to prove you all that I saw the ghost. So he starts doing all those gestures. Wish shouts no, but Clayton does not stop. He starts his gestures. Students, you saw that Clayton stood up from his chair and raised both his hands in the air and told that he will do the gestures which the ghost did to get disappear, right? Because he wanted to prove himself right. Though Wish and H.G. Wells tried to stop him, but he said, no, I will not stop. I will show you people today. Now H.G. Wells is also getting scared. He is constantly watching Clayton and thinking what will happen if he gets disappear, if he really goes to the world of darkness, what will happen. Okay, and our author is so much scared that he is also unable to breathe, right? He is very much nervous. But at the end he realizes that Clayton was a very good liar, was just telling a story, because nothing happens. He was not able to disappear. He was just trying to trick everybody, right? So here we end our story. It was a very good story, right? We will meet in the next video. Till then, take care.